I'm going to smoke some chicken, and I'm actually going to smoke some hamburgers, which may sound a little odd, but it is so delicious. But one thing, I don't know if you're like me, you love smoking, the whole thing. It's great to cook some good meat, good food, enjoy eating it, and then the cleanup can be really horrible in your smoker. And I've come up with an idea that I hope is going to make the cleanup a lot easier, even though for this meal the cleanup should not really be all that bad. I bought this smoker last summer. I've had it, about 8 months, I guess. And one thing, all the smokers I looked at, and this is the Masterbuilt Gas Smokehouse smoker. And it's a 2-door, which is really good. I really like that. One thing that I don't like is the water pan is ridiculously small. My other 2 smokers had a big water pan, and really the way it's kind of jammed in here at the bottom, it really doesn't give you enough, I think, enough room to put in enough charcoal and wood, which is one thing I really like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use one of these big baking type pans, one of the kinds that you make lasagna in and you take it to somebody that's sick or had a baby, and that way I won't have to clean this pan, which gets so disgusting with fat and stuff dripped in it. So I'll just be able to throw this away, and I think I'm just going to move this whole thing out of the way too, and then I'm going to have more room for putting my charcoal and stuff in. And of course, right before I cook, I'm going to go ahead and spray the grills with non-stick, so it'll make the cleanup a lot easier. That's what I'm going to do. I like to do everything the day before, get things ready as much as possible. And I've got this 100% lump mesquite charcoal, which is really good, and I'm going to use it when I cook. We get the smoker all ready. We're going to have family over tomorrow and have a good time. Alright, so that's hopefully going to make my cooking chores a lot easier, the cleanup chores a lot easier. I'll let you know how it goes. To make it easier to clean up, I have sprayed my racks with non-stick. I got rid of the water pan, which was too small, and replaced it with this water pan, disposable, and filled it up with water when it was in the grill already. And I have my lump charcoal, mesquite lump charcoal on the bottom, and my soaked wood chips, chunks, not chips, but chunks, and I'm ready to put the meat in and then turn it on. What I'm going to do is smoke some chicken breast. This should all be ready hopefully in about an hour. Now I'm going to put some burgers on. Now when it comes to the burgers, now notice also I'm wearing gloves too. Do everything you can to make it easy on yourself. There's a lot of black soot that comes off no matter what how much you try to clean up in there, it gets real messy. Anyway, so I'm going to smoke some burgers. Here I've got some burgers. And if you like them to be crispy on the outside, I'm going to finish some of these on the grill. But they taste great just the way they are. More burgers and chicken breasts. And I've marinated them a little bit in some seasoning. And down below, my charcoal, my mesquite grill. But it looks really good. Take a look. Nice chicken, smoked chicken. It'll be delicious. And I'm going to put a few of the burgers. They look kind of pink. They got the smoke ring. Alright, now to test to see how clean my smoker has remained. Open it up. And the wind's going to take that. Alright. So, look at the grills. about what you'd expect, but it should be pretty easy to clean up later on. But you can see all the water that ended up in the pan. You can see how disgusting that looks. But this should be really easy for me to just dump out, and that's one less thing that I have to clean. And also, since that pan is so big, it protected this part from getting any messier. Now, this is the same day, so some of these coals are probably just a few hours later. I can feel all the heat in here. It's too early to empty that out, but this way it looks like a lot less of a mess. And by the way, the chicken that I smoked and the hamburgers that I smoked, fantastic.